Pepper says, are you ready to declutter? Because we are clearing out this basement. It is that time of the week again. It is time to declutter another section in this hoarded basement. And we've been doing really good opening up this space over here. And I think for this episode, we're going to continue that. We're going to keep focus on opening up this back area of the basement because I never really decluttered this section before. And I think it's important to go through all this stuff right now if we want to reach our 2020 goal of decluttering the entire basement. Now, when I first get started, I scan the room to see what is the easiest thing I can declutter. That way I can get the decluttering momentum going. And luckily, I am seeing some empty boxes over here. Yes, this shoebox, this is our first official tossy. It's out of here. And this box right here with all this paper padding, this is also a tossy. We will be putting this into the recyclables. And behind that is another empty box. Woohoo! I love when I find this because it really gets that decluttering momentum going. Now, what really caught my eye is this bag right here. I see a Dollar Tree plastic bag, and inside of it is, ooh, more bags. Well, party bags. Brand new party bags. Okay, so we just need to put this where it belongs because I'm always giving gifts and I'm not going to find it if it's lost in here. Now, I've been putting all of my party bags and tissue paper into this dresser over here, just kind of keeping it all in one area so I know where it's at. And maybe in the future I could do a KonMari method on all of my party supplies because Lord knows I have so much of it. And then this box right here, it's very old. I know exactly what this is. This right here are baby shower cards, but they were to my mom for me when she was pregnant with me. So these are really old. I mean, you can tell just by looking at the cards. So this one is really sentimental. So we're going to put this into the sentimental box for sure. But the rest of this stuff, honestly, I can tell is not, right? So a lot of this is recyclable and paper trash. And yeah, we're going to be throwing this all away. Now, this tissue paper, it's a tossy. We don't keep those things anymore. And this is an old stocking. You know what? Let's just let it go. I have so much Christmas stuff already. Now, this paperwork, okay. This is from when Brandon was little. So, I mean, for the most part, I can let this go because we don't have class parties anymore, post-COVID, which is kind of sad. So we can actually let this paperwork go. Hey, Tyler. Yeah. Look what Mama found. It's it's actually brand new. Do you think you can make that or paint it for Mama's garden?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that? I love it. Thank you. And moving on to the top of this bureau. This flower, you know what? Let's let it go. Same with this. These are the old tags. Oh my gosh. I probably kept them because I wanted to remember what flowers there were. And the pen. I don't need this, but ooh, I also found these little mini cards. So what I am going to do is I'm going to give it to Brandon because he's been playing a lot of card games, a lot of camps, and it is summer break. So you might as well use them now while we're home and playing games and stuff. And this candle, ooh, okay, this is for my wedding. And a lot of the stuff on top of this thing is sentimental. Now, I'm going to focus on what I'm decluttering. So all of the pictures that I'm showing you right now is what I'm letting go of. And I'm focusing on this because what I'm trying to combat within myself is that when I see all the sentimental stuff, I start to get hard on myself in the fact that I can't let it go. I can't let this go. It's too sentimental. I'm not strong enough. I'm not doing it. So right now, I am just picking all the little Trotsky things that is trash that I emotionally feel good letting go of and focusing on that, putting a positive spin on it. It is okay if there's some things that I have to keep, like my wedding candle and a Beanie Baby. But everything here that I'm showing you, I'm letting go. We can do this. even if it's little dirty parachute guy. That's a big accomplishment, right? He's nasty. I just really want to put my energy and sight onto what I am able to declutter to build self-confidence and to reassure myself that if I declutter, I'm still safe. Because I'm going to come across things just like this. You know what's in here? My Little Pony sleeping bag from when I was a child. And this has an extremely deep-rooted sentimental attachment to it. And it's in great condition. There's no mold, it's not destroyed. And I am not going to allow myself to feel extreme guilt for keeping it. I'm allowed to keep my sentimental things that I love. Same with everybody else. This is not being forced. I'm not forcing to let go of something I'm not ready to let go of. And it's important to do that because I am reconditioning my nervous system that I'm still safe when I declutter. So by keeping the things that do still keep me safe, makes me stronger for the other declutters. Like all these extra file folders, I can give them away. This actually brings nostalgia because these were the paint swatches that we got when we first moved into the house in 2008. But guess what? I feel safe letting this go. I don't need to hoard this to be brought back those memories. It's going to be recycled. And I use the word safe to my material things because that is what hoarding disorder is. It is basically the coping mechanism to all the stresses of life. And we've created this self-soothing that this stuff keeps us safe. So when you have a lifetime of conditioning your brain and your nervous system to feel like that, it's going to take some time to reverse that. I'm also working through those past traumas that created the hoard too. That takes time to process those emotions and those feelings. But it's okay. We're going at our own pace and we're doing amazing. Just like these curtains, they're out. It's a tossy-tossy. We can also let that go. And this hot pink sweater, believe it or not, I'm gonna let it go. I feel good about it. I can actually see it for what it is because it's scratchy, it's too small, it doesn't fit me. And it's probably because I worked through some type of trauma and emotion that I feel good letting this go. But this My Little Pony right here that I absolutely love, and I'm going to put it upstairs, I'm not going to let it go. And some of that does have to do with childhood trauma that I have not worked through. So you can kind of see the correlation between past traumas and why a hoarder feels the need to hold on to something because it feels like survival. And this box right up here is a tossy-tossy. We can let that go. And guess what? We're going to let go of the 101 Dalmatian nail file here. It's brand new. But I have been working through that trauma. So I think that's why I'm getting a little stronger at letting go of Dalmatian things. And in this box is, well, some miscellaneous craft items. So we'll put them with craft supplies. But I think with these little baby booties, I think I'm going to let 2 of them go. I feel pretty strong enough being able to let them go and bless another baby. Now, this gray bin is not labeled, and I am getting better at labeling these bins. But what's inside of it is, oh, baby things. Okay, this one is hard because these were the clothes that were given to me. Boy and girl are in here for my miscarriages. I had many miscarriages in 2019 and 2020. I kind of stopped trying because I couldn't take how heartbroken I was. You know, when people found out I was pregnant, some stuff was given to me, right? Stuff that was being outgrown. I put them in this bin to save for the baby. I stopped trying because I just couldn't take it. It was just too heartbreaking, and I wasn't even enjoying when I was getting pregnant because I could get pregnant so easily. Like really, I could get pregnant easily,
it was just holding them. I just couldn't get out of the first trimester. So I told myself that I'd stop trying. And, for the babies who are here on earth, right, that are delivered, maybe my calling is to help them. Maybe mothers that are really struggling, and maybe I'm called to just help those babies here. And I've been able to do that through charities. It's probably best if I give all of this away. So I'm still working through that trauma. We're not hoarding anymore. I'm sure if by some miracle I got pregnant, that everything that I needed for that new baby would be supplied. Little Pepper just made a crazy sound, so she's probably saying, I'm your new baby. I know it's best. It's best to give it to a baby right now than being hoarded in my basement. It's not blessing anybody being in here, is it? No, of course not. The blessing is going to be giving it to that mama with a newborn baby girl or boy that can use this stuff. So that's what we'll do.
And this is what working through that trauma and the emotions look like. And I am seeing somebody to help me through all of this. But this is all part of the healing. This is all part of the growing. And this is my tossy pile this episode. And I'm going to be honest, it almost feels like my greatest because of the amount of baby stuff that I let go of in one sitting, in one time that I overcame is a great accomplishment. And I'm very, very proud of that. And now me and Miss Pepper get to show you the newly opened up space. And honestly, we did a great job. We actually got rid of a lot of stuff. Now, we still can go back a little further, but that's okay, right? I could have picked those up this episode, but honestly, once I let those baby clothes go, I knew that I was done because, again, I'm reconditioning my mind to say that decluttering is safe. And I do feel safe. I do feel good letting them go. We process those emotions. I'll always cry when I think about the miscarriages, but at least now I'm making more peace with it. I'm not holding in all that trauma and all that pain. I'm learning how to let go of it so that I can enjoy these moments with Pepper, with my children, with my family, with the accomplishments, and with all of you. And my hope and my prayer is that this video motivated you to declutter something in your house today too.